It's that LeBron hater again. Yeah, I have to mention him every time just to keep you guys focused and let you know where I'm coming from. LeBron James is a bum. Okay? Okay, let's start with that. Here's something else that we're going to start with. Anytime you call yourself explaining LeBron James, if you don't start here, you'll be spinning your wheels forever. And what I mean by here is you got to start from LeBron as a feminine dude. Now, I know a lot of you guys, you can't see that. You don't understand that. But that's what he is. That's where you have to begin with LeBron James. Female. And I'm not talking about a good female. I'm talking about a toxic female attitude and mindset is what this guy has. But let's get past that. I come back to him. But when I woke up this morning, and folks, the TV is always playing. It don't get no rest. The only rest the TV gets is when I'm at work. Folks, when I had a Dalmatian back in the day, the TV got no rest. I left the TV on. So this dude to have some noise or something to pay attention to. Because if you know Dalmatians, woo boy, they got a little attitude with them. They want to do their own thing. But anyway, Micah Parsons. I got up this morning, and as soon as I turned over and looked at what ESPN was talking about, they were talking about the trade of Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. I knew this day would come. I knew they were going to get rid of him. And folks, I told you weeks ago, I said, Jerry Jones ain't concerned about this idiot. Jerry Jones is a billionaire, and he is not going to let a linebacker who you don't hear about in the playoffs. I've been saying this since he came in the league, folks. He 12 sacks and blah, 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 and Reggie White and generational talent. I'm so tired of hearing that generational talent garbage. It's like, you hear the ladies. I want to create some generational wealth. Bitch, you single. But anyway, folks, they got rid of this dude. And if you saw me on my last post, I mentioned it. You hear about him all through the regular season. But when he gets in the playoffs, and folks, they ran it down on, with Canty and they ran down the numbers. These are numbers that I already knew. Every playoff, no sacks. No pressures on the quarterback. This is the playoffs. Will you make your name? He ain't made no name. Hey, the 49ers put him out twice. He didn't have any sacks, folks. This somebody they comparing to Reggie White. He's a diva, is what he is. They got a bunch of divas over there in Dallas, too. They got a bunch of divas all throughout the NFL, but Dallas, woo! You see CeeDee Lamb and his pretty hair, and his red, and they put the little red and the blue and the white. You must be kidding me. You's an idiot. You is an idiot. Let me see what somebody said. Why you gotta be so loud? Hey, man. Can you hear me? That's the point. I'm going to make sure you hear me. Tell me I'm loud. I'm in a van. But anyway, I ain't going to got to explain. I'm going to be loud. And especially when I'm talking about bums and bitch-made N-words, diva men. I'm gonna talk more shit about them. I'm not gonna stop. So Micah's gone, and all you hear is, "Why did he do that?" And they don't need him. They don't need Micah Parsons. They've been doing just what they've been doing while he's been there. They ain't been winning any playoff games, folks. Last time I saw Dallas, I think it was no, that was last year. Did they even make the playoffs this year? Hey man, I don't know. I don't think they did. But the last time I remember them in the playoffs, I had another job, folks. I was delivering medicine. And it was that game against the team Micah Parsons got traded to, the Green Bay Packers. And they came into Dallas, and I'm sitting on the phone. I'm listening to it on the phone. I'm on the road. And when I turned it on, they're down like 21-0. Playoffs. Micah Parsons was on that team, on the defense. I don't give a flying fart about no Micah Parsons. I don't give a flying fart about Dallas. But it feels good to see them struggle. It's just like LeBron fans. You're going to have to make excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. And if you come back in an hour, I'll be still making excuses for LeBron. He might be something done over there in Green Bay because they got other players. But Jerry Jones came right out and said, well, man, he's been saying what I've been saying the whole damn time. You don't hear about Micah Parsons in the playoffs. You don't hear his name called. End of story, period. Oh, that's stupid. That's what people be calling Jerry Jones. Well, that's stupid. That don't make no sense. And no. We're not going to change history. Micah Parsons has been there long enough. He's been to the playoffs. And he's like a church mouse in the playoffs, folks. So all of you people that got a problem with Jerry Jones, I don't particularly like Jerry Jones myself, but I know Jerry Jones. I know he ain't taking no gump off of no stringy-haired bum who don't even do anything in the playoffs. And you want me to pay you such and such amount of money, and you gonna lay down on the thing. Boy, I'm here to tell you, this is funny, like a little kid. Like you Stephen A. That disrespect is for Jerry Jones. It's not for his teammate. I done told you Stephen A. is an idiot. That's what I know about Stephen A. I don't care how much you get paid. Anytime somebody gonna try and tell me LeBron James is the second best player to ever play this game is a fool. Let me say it again. If you think LeBron James is the second great, I'm not even going to go to GOAT. Because if you think that, you're a goddamn fool. But if you think LeBron is the second best player to ever play basketball, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. You're going to have to explain to me why I should pick him over Stephon Curry. You're going to have to. Now, I'm going to get off of Dallas because it's just like Facebook to me. If I stay on there too long, I'll feel sick and nasty. Nice going, Jerry Jones. Nice going. I feel you. I don't want that punk around here. Go over there. Maybe you can do something in the playoffs for Green Bay because you damn sure ain't done nothing in the playoffs for Dallas. I can't stand diva men. Bunch of Will Smiths walk around. But anyway, let's get to what Gilbert Arenas said. And folks, if you've heard me before, I have no respect for Gilbert Arenas. I have no respect for any man who flops around like a blade of grass in a hurricane. That's Gilbert Arenas. And just because you say something right and correct one time, guess what messes that up? Who is coming from? The mouth out of a dizzy, scatterbrained dude who can't make up his mind. I don't need Gilbert Arenas and his expertise to tell me that Kobe would mop the floor one-on-one on LeBron. I don't need you to tell me that. Who don't know that? Except for LeBron fans. Well, I hear it again. Like my friend said. He said this, and I said, what in the hell are you talking about? Destroy somebody. He actually told me that LeBron, he's seen video of LeBron destroying Kobe. I said there is no such video. That's what I said. I was being gaslighted. Now, first of all, Gilbert Arenas is an idiot. He's scatterbrained. He all over the place. Somebody made a mention. It was a LeBron fan. Well, I'm going to have to agree with you on this point. He changes his doggone opinion bi-weekly. I was like, that's good. That's good coming from a LeBron fan. And you're right. That fool changes his mind and he contradicts himself all over the place. I can't deal with men that way. So what he said, it was hella true. It was hella true. I heard a lot of people be running through LeBron one-on-one. Destroy. I seen him destroy. Well, what up there with their record? Well, whatever. Whatever. LeBron is a bum. And Gilbert Arenas is scatterbrained. A scatterbrained idiot. But he right. Kobe would mop the floor with this bum. I have to go back to that All-Star game. To where he was talking cash shit to LeBron at All-Star game. I mean, dogging him out publicly. Let me tell you something about me and men in sport. If you want to chirp about what you gonna do, you gonna have to show me. I'm not gonna run around and run in the corner or throw the ball out of bounds trying to pass it to somebody else and make the make the right play. So they say, make the right play. You sound gay. About some right play. He plays ball the right way. Well, I can't tell. He got too many L's to be talking about how he playing the ball the right way. Let me tell you when you play the right way. When you're limited. And he is hella limited. Talking about Kobe. Right? Kobe Bryant would bury this fool. And I'm talking about to where that he might have LeBron crying. Because when somebody attacks your manhood, real man step up. They don't let that lay down. Not 1 second. That's what they do. Kobe would have destroyed this man. Mentally and physically. Oh, well, he's stronger than me. He's a bad coach. Man, I'm tired of hearing men talk about that bullshit. This ain't the strongest man contest.